Hello, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokémon Colosseum Randomizer Nuzlocke. I want to thank y'all for being here today. I apologize for no episode yesterday. Sometimes life comes up, things get busy, and you just gotta do what you gotta do. But we are here today. If you missed last episode, we made our way here and missed out on an encounter, which was okay. But we did find that not all these trainers in this building have Shadow Mons. I thought they would. So far, we have not found another one. We've only found one, which we could not snag successfully, so that was unfortunate. I am recording this right after the Super Bowl, so congratulations to all those Tampa Bay fans out there. Very happy for you. If you don't know what football is or you don't care, sports ball happened. It was great, and now we're here. So happy Monday. But with that, we're going to start off our episode with an Entei and a Raichu. I doubt any of these. Actually, either one of these two being Shadow would absolutely be awesome. If we get one of these two and snag one of them, it'd be great. Preferably not the, oh, I thought we were going to get the Shadow cutscene. That would be awesome. Entei with Intimidate, very interesting. All right, so probably not going to stay in here with Breloom or Octillery. Ooh, this kind of actually is very bad for us. I'm not really sure what this Entei could be rocking with. It might have Ember, I would assume, and I don't know if it gets Flamethrower at this level, but if it does, I really don't want to stay in, and we're going to have to do a double switch here, which is actually very unfortunate, because not much we can really switch to. Or we can try to outspeed one of these things and try to double into something, and maybe that's the play. And what am I more afraid of? Kind of the Raichu. I feel like Entei's more of a physical attacker. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's special. I mean, I don't know. Let's go for the headbutt into the Raichu, and then let's go for the Shadow Rush since we are in hyper mode. All right, so here comes the Thunder Shock. I'm going to, wow, it actually goes into the Breloom and not the Octillery. Very interesting. And this thing is going with Fire Spin. And it goes, very interesting choice of moves here by the AI. I was definitely expecting them to go, opposite of what they just did, but that's okay. If we can get this Raichu off the field here, though, in this turn, that would be very helpful, and then we can double into the Entei. And though we do get outsped, and our attack did get cut in half last when we started the battle due to this Entei, but we still take out the Raichu, which is huge. That's a pretty scary combination there. We got pretty lucky that they didn't go into probably what they should have. I still think we would have lived both. But the Octillery could have been a bit scary. All right, so now let's go for the headbutt, and then we'll go for the Shadow Rush again. If we go for the Octazooka, the Octillery might not listen to us and do some silly crap, and I'm not really trying to deal with that right now. This best thing that this Entei has is a Fire Spin, even into the Breloom. I'm not too worried about it. I think we should be okay. I feel like it might have like Stomp or something like that. Might be the other thing. It goes for Roar, actually. Again, very interesting. What's actually cool is you actually get, you have a chance to get Entei in this game normally. So that's kind of cool that we get to see it here in this playthrough. All right, but we should be okay. We should be able to make it out of this okay. It would be kind of nice to have that Mach Punch, but that's all right. I'm just going to go for the Acid, and then we'll go for... What's really... Oh, Acid hits 2. That's why it does that. I was like, I don't get to choose what Mon I used Acid for, but I guess it's because it hits both. Would you look at that? You learn new things every day. Or I just forgot, because how often do you actually use Acid, really? Let's be honest. Actually, don't answer that question. All right, we got Loba out of here. His beloved Pokemon have fallen. Maybe I might do the Cradily Octillery lead. Actually seems pretty good right now. Not too bad. We got 5 Great Balls in here, so I think we actually have 10 Great Balls now, which is, or maybe it's 7. I can't remember. I think we got 2 Great Balls. Yeah, because we can really afford it. Also, I gotta thank everyone for watching last episode, and also catching the editing mistake that I made. Definitely meant to cut out a certain portion of that video where I went completely quiet and just went to go catch or go get more items and all that stuff, and I was supposed to cut, and I definitely did it. Which is, I don't know. I normally watch all my stuff back, start to finish, and I guess I kind of skipped over that part. And, that's why you always double check and triple check your work. So, alright, this Wartortle has Drought, which is unfortunate for itself and our Artillery, but we are in Shadow mode, or Hyper mode, so it doesn't really matter. But let's go into, I guess we'll just go into the Grimer. Now that this Wartortle obviously has the Drought, I'm not really that afraid of it, and it goes for Protect anyway, so that was the right move. And this Grimer has Wonder Guard. That is the second Mon or third Mon I think we've seen with Wonder Guard in this series. What's great is that Shadow obviously isn't like like a real typing, so it still kind of hits through all that stuff. So that's good. That's why I kind of always want to keep a Shadowmon on the team in case you run into another Wonder Guard Mon, because I feel like everything has it, which is just kind of silly, but it's all right. I would love to get a Wonder Guard Mon. If we could get one, that'd be great. I feel maybe it was only 2 Mons that actually had the water. I don't know. Oh, Wonder Guard, I should say. I'm not really sure. But regardless, I kind of hope this takes this thing out. Maybe, possibly. Yes, sir. Look at that. Let me know down in the comments down below how your Monday is going, how the start of the week is treating you. Hopefully it is going well. Hopefully it's not nothing too terrible. Hopefully it's just nothing but good things. Ackman, it goes down, and we're making good progress so far. Nothing too crazy, but I do want to go heal up. We are a bit damaged, and honestly, running into that battle without healing was a little bit, reckless. I wasn't really thinking about the whole fact that we should probably heal, save our potions, all that good stuff, and not die. That'd be always a good thing. And I really hope that we actually get a shadow encounter in this episode. I feel like we will. I feel like we'll probably make it to the cave today. And I do know in the cave we get one. We at least get 1 or 2 in the cave, because we face a lot more of like the Mirror Bee actual like grunts. So I think they get more of the Shadow Mons than these people do. We're almost at the top level. I think we have 1 more to go. And actually, I do kind of want to try the Cradilly Octillery lead here. So let's do that. I feel like that might be a decent type. A decent typing, well, it's the same as the Breloom, except we get the rock type. But even if fire type comes out, we still have that rock typing to kind of resist it. So I don't know. We'll see. We have a Lantern and a Totodile. So 2 water types. And this is fine. This is fine. I don't think either of these 2 know an ice type move at this level. I guess really the threat here is the Lantern, so we'll definitely double into that. The only thing about... Ooh, that's another Water Mon with Drought. How unfortunate is that? Seeing a lot of duplicate abilities, and I feel like there's a decent amount in 3rd generation, so it's kind of odd to me that's what we're getting. Actually, Cradilly... I guess... your moves actually are really just terrible, so might as well just get you into Hyper Mode, and we can have you smashing in that Lantern. Next turn, if you cannot go into Hyper Mode, that'd be great. I think its heart is actually like all the way like open or ready to be open, so it might not go into... Hyper Mode. We'll see. We almost do a decent amount of damage there. It's a very good hit. Let's see. No, okay, we end up going to Hyper Mode, which is okay. It's fine. It is what it is. I'm not really too worried about it. Again, obviously, I'm kind of surprised that this Lantern didn't go for like Thundershock or something. Instead, they both go for water type moves, which will do absolutely nothing considering I am a water type, and we have the sun up. But it's alright. Alright, so we got 2 Mons in Hyper Mode, which is actually terrifying for anyone on the field. So we're just going to double into this Lantern. Actually, now that I did that, I kind of regret doing that, because if the Mon that shoots down that is a Hyper, or is a Shadow Pokemon, we might have a chance of killing it. If this Cradilly does, in fact, hit it with a crit or something, and it's not very strong. So we'll see. Definitely should have just gone into the Totodile. I'm just used to kind of doubling into a slot and then hoping for the best. And obviously, if it's not a Shadow Mon, we just get extra damage off of whatever comes in next, but it is another water type. And I actually wouldn't be mad with Milotic if that's what... no, it wasn't. That's okay. That's alright. It does a decent amount of damage, and I don't know. This was... what a lackluster team this girl had. Here comes the next water gun, and we should be alright here. We're gonna maybe just speed things up just a little bit. We got nothing crazy happening here. The drought makes things a little bit slower than it really needs to be. Or less exciting, I guess, since it's all water types, but... And this is happening. I kind of figured this thing would have recover or something like that, so I'm glad. Here we go. Hopefully the Cradilly outspeeds before this thing can get a recovery off. It does. Perfect. Perfect. And my phone is dinging. Oh, I just took my watch off. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. We are recording, so that is always good. All right. Another water gun. The 5th water gun into the Octillery. And we'll take this Totodile and move on. I think it might actually... No, we probably won't get to Mirror Bee today. I think we have a long way to go. At least another episode before we get to see Mirror Bee. Alright, perfect. Dropped in the dirt with our useless water types. Pretty awful team you had there. I lost because I didn't have a Shadow Pokemon. Well, you also had a Mono Water team. And that's one type that we are good against. One type that doesn't really scare me that much is, in fact, the water typing. We got 2 pretty decent grass team, or 2 decent grass mons and a water type ourselves, so that's pretty nice. Alright, actually, let's see. I don't know. I keep trying to remember if anyone has an actual encounter we can get today. And I'm trying to think of what would actually be the best thing to get. I feel like a fire type would be nice. A fire type or an electric type would be nice. But I feel like none of these people are going to have it. I feel like I'm just going to keep asking for one and not get one. I have a Banette and a Vulpix. So Vulpix wouldn't be bad, except for the fact it's just stone evolution. I'm not really sure if you can get the stones in this game or not. Alright, let's go for the Shadow Rush into... Let's actually just take care of this Banette. I'm not really worried about this Vulpix. That is a bit annoying. The Confuse Rays are annoying indeed. Banette is what scares me, though. The Nightshade is always a fun time. Does a decent amount of damage, so 31 damage equal to the level. So hopefully our Cradily can break... Oh, it doesn't even matter. Alright, perfect. Alright, that sets us nicely for next turn. We don't have to worry about this thing. Could you imagine being able to play a game that could, like the game like this, not like Sword and Shield, but like with models like this and battles like this with like Megas and Dynamaxes and stuff? I think it'd be so sweet. I guess it would just be like current day VGC, but with, I don't know, better sprites, better animations. I don't know. I would just love a game, a new game that's been modernized with with the new mechanics and stuff, with the same kind of premise. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I think, and maybe maybe one day we'll get one. Probably not anytime soon, but maybe one day. Cradily was burned. We're gonna Shadow Rush this thing into oblivion. Good night, my friend. Part of me just wants to keep going here, but I also don't want to risk anything. We know how things can change in this game. We know how quickly your luck can turn. We also don't have anyone actually in the PC, so like if things do go sour, we are in big time trouble. So I guess better safe than sorry. Go heal up between each battle, or at least most battles have taken a decent amount of damage. We are burned. We had a decent amount of damage on Octillery. It's and I really actually I'd be devastated if we lost Octillery. Octillery's putting in a lot of work. I cannot wait till we can purify it and get all the juicy levels that it should be getting. I believe we just have this corner around here, and then we should be up to the top. I don't think there's any items in here, anything. There's difficult books here, but that's okay. We don't really care about that. I got some items. We got a revive. We'll be selling that. And I think we'll just leave what we got here. Yeah, that's fine. All right, if this one isn't too bad, then I think this is the last two trainers here this level, and then we actually face like there's a Tangela again, dude. I would love to get a Shadow Tangela or a Shadow Donphan. That'd be cool too. Either one of these mons would be absolutely sweet, but of course it's not going to be that. It's not going to be so. I'm actually going to double into the Donphan here. I'm a little scared of it. Megadrain is going to come out from the Tangela. It does a decent amount of damage. So let's hope that we can. Okay, so. We'll probably switch our Octillery out here next turn, just to be safe. Looks like we might be able to take out this Donphan. It depends. Cradily doesn't have great attack. Yeah, and did use Defense Curl, so that's okay. Defense Curl saved that Donphan's life, but that's all right. We'll definitely switch out Octillery. We'll probably go into Breloom, something like that, something easy. Cradily will go for the Shadow Rush into the, actually, no, yeah, I'll do it for the Shadow Rush with the Call It and all that stuff, because it will probably attack itself and all that stuff, all that good stuff. So, a lot of stuff. I keep saying stuff. Bad word. All right, let's go into Breloom here. Make things easy. Play it safe. Then we can just go for the Mach Punch, or the Headbutts next turn. Donphan goes for Flail, and that might, does that do more damage? Oh my goodness, it does. I was gonna say, the more damage that it has done to it, I think the more it does, and that was terrifying. That would have been bad. That would have been very upsetting. It's a good thing we switched Artillery out there. Obviously, we'd have, oh my goodness, I did not see she had a third Mon. And this changes everything now. We're gonna slow down here. Mewtwo obviously presents a whole bunch of challenges, and the fact that we are a ground type, or I'm sorry, a fighting type with Breloom also makes things difficult. So I think obviously the first move here, Shadow Rush into the Mewtwo, and then Breloom, I think I'm going to bring out Mightyena. I think we'll put Mightyena out. I do kind of feel like a Confusion or a Psychic or something like that's going to come. More likely than not, probably a Swift. Okay, here's the Confusion. Pro reads with the Mightyena. Mega Drain's going to come out into the Mightyena as well, I'm assuming. Yeah. Alright, so I'm hoping that this Mewtwo can't really touch us now. I feel like it might have Swift, but Cradily is going to eat that, and then we can sit here. Look at that vein popping out of his head, man. He's pissed. He is pissed that this little grass monster is hitting him, and he can't do anything about it. Okay, I think, obviously, move is double into the Mewtwo. I'm just afraid of getting Mega Drained, and I mean, what's this thing gonna do? Swift? I really feel like it's gonna go for it Swift. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Rush and then Mewtwo. I feel pretty safe with Cradily. I'm just worried about my Mightyena. I'm not really sure what this Mewtwo can actually do, and I feel we're gonna be okay. Let's go for the Bite into the Mewtwo. It's gonna go for Barrier, so that's kind of obnoxious just because it's gonna take a little bit longer to kill probably. Between Bite and, well, I guess Bite is special, so he should be okay. It might actually, it's not gonna kill. But this after this Shadow Rush, we should be okay, even with the Barrier up. So that's what I was worried that there might be like a Swift coming out that would maybe crit or something at the Mega Drain. Could have been dangerous, but we did okay. We're doing okay. And there's the crit Shadow Rush, and the Mewtwo goes down. So Crisis avoided there once again. That could have been bad. Mewtwo's cool, dude. I want a Mewtwo. Getting a Mewtwo would be so sweet. The problem is I feel like we could actually have one show up in this game and we probably wouldn't catch it, knowing how the catch rate, or at least our previous encounters have gone. We can't catch a Beldum. There's no way we can catch a Mewtwo. Alright, Cradily, go for the Shadow Rush into the Tangela, and then... do I even risk it here? I didn't really see how much Mega Drain did, so I don't know if double will kill. I really don't think it will. If don't kill, it might go really low. It might get hit by the Sandstorm. Okay. I've convinced myself we're switching out. But I guess, no, actually, let's just do this. Let's just heal. I think healing is fine. Do we just have a potion? We just have a Super Potion. I don't want to use a Super Potion at all. Oh, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it, and then we can go into next battle without having to heal, which is fine. Just to be safe. Here comes the Mega Drain. And, okay, we would have been fine. But, you never know. That could have been a crit. It could have been bad. We could have got hit by the Sandstorm. You know, things could have happened. So, I guess the Barrier is still up from this Mewtwo. That's just not doing it. It's either that or that's how bad our attack stat is. I'm not really sure. I mean, to be fair, between the Sandstorm and the Mega Drain, we would have been really close to death. So I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we healed up. All right, let's go for another Shadow Rush, and then we'll go for the Bite here. We do outspeed, so that kind of, I guess we might have wasted that potion. Yeah, we definitely wasted that potion. Oh, well, that's okay. Definitely also could have got that flinch next turn to our last turn, but, you know, it's all right. We used one potion. We are getting a decent amount of money from fighting all these trainers, so I'm not too worried about it. At least that's what I hope we're getting a decent amount of money. I haven't really been paying attention to how many dollars they've been giving us every time we win, but I thought we had a decent amount. I thought the money we got from the tournament and winning some battles was going to be enough to, only 512, was going to be enough to stock up on a lot of items, and it really wasn't, so. Alright, so let's do this. Let us, actually, this is fine to lead with, I think. No, I don't want to heal up. I don't want to do it. We're going for it. I'm getting itchy to get through this building. Let's see what she has. If she has anything too crazy, we'll obviously speed back down and think about our moves here, but it looks like we actually might be okay. The Trap Pinch and a Swablu on the field. I think I'll probably still heal up Octillery with Cradily's turn here. Oh, just to be safe. And, oh, that's right. We can't do that because you're in Hyper Mode. Ooh, okay. And the audio's kind of glitching here, so we'll bring that back down. I mean, what are these things really going to do? Let's go for... I think the Trap Pinch probably has a better attack stat, so let's just double into the Trap Pinch here. Swablu goes to the Safeguard. We can't get crits, I believe, or we can't status them. What's one or the other? Just one of those two. One of those two. All right, well, the Trap Pinch goes down, so... All right, I'm glad we didn't use a potion. I'm glad we didn't do anything crazy there. We will have to go heal up after this battle, because I do believe we're going to take on Foley and what's his name after this? I think they're up on the top level, or we face a pretty strong grunt. It's one of those two, and I'm not risking losing somebody. Let's go for the Shadow Rush again. It's going for the takedown here, and that could be trouble. Oh my goodness! And actually, I'm really hoping. Let's hope that the recoil damage doesn't kill this Octillery, because that could be bad. Don't do 10 damage, it does 5. Woo! My goodness. That was kind of scary. That was a little bit upset. That would have been bad. I would have been very upset with myself if that would have happened. Because that's a simple switch there. That's a simple go for the switch to Octillery, go for the Shadow Rush, and be done with it. All right, let's go heal up real quickly, and then we'll come back. Hopefully, go up the stairs and hopefully get a shadow encounter here, because that would be super helpful. So let's go up and let's see what awaits us. Alright, now nothing. I think we can fight that guy. But I want to check out this room first. Darling, aren't you one of Duking's people? What made you think that you could simply waltz in here, such a silly boy? Where's Mirror B? I'm taking him down. Take him down after the beating you took? That's too funny. You wait, I'm going to drive all of you out of this town. Such a feisty boy. Don't tell me we have to take your Pokemon hostage to make you settle down like we did with Duking. Alright. Alright, so it's not fully in what's his face. It's these two. So I don't know who these two are, but okay. So let us see Mira, Peon, Wreath. And I feel like these people should have something we can snag. We have a Shuppet level 20 and a Wailmer. I bet you that's Shuppet's Shadow. That's why that's why those levels are so off. But regardless, it's not a terrible mon at all. And we can work with that. We can work with that. It's probably not something I'll add to the team right now, but maybe later on if we can level it up and evolve it. I'm not too worried about it. I think what I'm just going to do is Shadow Rush into the Wailmore slot. If one doesn't kill, if the Octillery doesn't kill, maybe the Cradily will get a decent amount of damage off on it. Hopefully we can at least take it out. Or if we can get damage onto the next mon that comes in, that would be great if this one-shots, which I doubt it will, but it is a crit and it does in fact one-shot, so that's super awesome. This Octillery is an absolute beast. I am very happy with this Octillery. And it's not a mon that I really get to use, and the Wailmore had Flame Body. Interesting. And here comes an Explout, which is an equally scary mon. So it's good that we're going to get a little bit of chip damage off here and hopefully secure... Look at that. Half damage from the Cradily. Let's go. Let's go. All right, and Shuppet goes for Nightshade into... Let us see. Into the Octillery. All right, so I'm pretty confident that we can take out this Exploud. The burn is a bit scary, though. The burn is scary, but I'm pretty confident this thing will die and that we're faster than it, so I'm just going to go for the Shadow Rush. It goes for Howl, trying to set up in our faces, and I was wrong. I was not fast in this thing, so it's a good thing I went for that and not something else like an actual attack into Octillery, because that could have been bad for us. We get the crit regardless. We take out the Exploud, even though it howled up, so we A-okay there. Now I'm just going to deal with the Shuppet. I really want to catch this thing, but I'm not really feeling wasting. Actually, this might kill it. It does kill it, so now we miss out on another chance to catch it, and that's actually my bad. I wasn't really thinking that. I don't know what I was thinking. I just wasn't thinking it was going to kill, but that sucks. We waited all that time for a shadow encounter, and I bopped it. And that one wasn't even the fact that it wouldn't stay in the ball. That was just my fault. I just was trying to get it, you know, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a chance with this person here. Maybe Firma will have something for us that we can catch. We'll probably have to switch Octillery out here. We definitely did not get healed. Oh, don't tell me it's a Pichu. Don't tell me it's a Pichu. A Venomoth would be cool, though. I would take a Venomoth. It would add to our fire weakness, which would be unfortunate. I actually probably wouldn't add it at this point. Okay, let's see. What is Shadow here? It is, in fact, a Pichu. I mean, if we can get a Shadow, or not a Shadow Stone, a Thunderstone, then I don't hate this, actually. Let's go for the Shadow Rush into the Venomoth, and let's get the Octillery out of here for now, just because I'm worried about getting just the burn and getting hit doubled into. Even though it is just a Pichu, it's still a little bit scary. Let's go into the Mightyena. And Venomoth has Arena Trap. Okay, so that is that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for us. Let's do this. Let's use a Super Potion here. We can't because Octillery is in Hyper Mode. All right, so the play here might be to, because I don't think we can use an item even if we call it, because you can't press call on Octillery to try to call it, or they call on Cradily to call it and then use an item. That doesn't work. I think the play is to hope that we are faster than this Venomoth. It goes for the Stun Spore into the Cradily. So that's huge. I was really expecting them to maybe go for like a Psybeam or like a Gust and then like a Thunder Shock with the Pichu. Here comes a Shadow Rush from the Pichu. Okay, so we're okay this turn. We're okay this turn. And actually, what I really should have done... Well, actually, once we can take this Venomoth out, we can switch. So hopefully the Cradily will have enough juice to take this thing out. It gets paralyzed. Okay. You know what? Now we're in a trouble. Now we're in trouble. Because I can't heal Octillery. And to heal it, I would have to call... Alright, I'm gonna go for the Shadow Rush into the Venomoth again. Huh. This is tough. Do I double into the Venomoth? Hope that it goes for the Cradilly and survive a Shadow Rush from the Pichu, but if the Pichu goes for an Electric type move, that could be an issue. This sucks. This really stinks. I think we just have to... And I guess calling it and attacking, well... doesn't make a difference. We just need to get this Venomoth out of here. That's what we really need to do, because it has this Arena Trap, which is screwing us over. This Cradilly, if it doesn't break through... the Cradilly doesn't break through, we don't attack it, we don't kill it, and we don't get Octillery out of Hyper Mode, then that's a problem. If the Pichu attacks us, and the Venomoth attacks us, we're dead. If the Pichu attacks us, Octillery attacks us by the recoil. I don't know what the right move is here, dude. I don't know what the right thing to do here is. I feel like we just try to take out this Venomoth. If that's what we do. Here comes the Gust, hopefully into the Cradilly. Into the Cradilly, so that's huge. That's massive. That's massive. Pichu goes for Shadow Rush, leave us with at least more than 10 HP. Alright, we're safe. We're safe. Actually, no, we had the burn! No, the burn! Does burn do 10 HP? 9? Does it do less than 9? Cradilly, breakthrough paralysis! Dang it! That sucks. Alright, well... oh, that blows, dude. God, that is terrible. Alright, let's go into... let's go into Mighty... of course it has Arena Trap. None of this is an issue if it doesn't have Arena Trap. That is awful. And this... hey, Cradilly, here's an idea. Stop sucking and break out of paralysis, please, friend. Thanks. I would appreciate that. Actually, let's just maybe try this. Let's just call Cradilly, get it out of the Hyper Mode, and let's just go for the bite into the Venomoth. Dang, man. I should have just called... oh, I should have called it. I should have just called the... I forgot about the burn. I forgot to account for the burn. If I would have just called the Octillery, we would have lived. Dang. Oh, that stinks. Waited all that time to try to build a team. Now we're right where we started. Another Mewtwo, dude. Oh my goodness. Goes for the Thunder Wave. We get more paralysis hacks coming our way. And there's a Mewtwo on the field as well, so that's even better. Alright. Let's go... let's play the long game here with the Octillery. Mighty Anna needs to go for the Mewtwo here. It's gonna go for the Barrier, which is fine. Rather go for Barrier the Confusion into the Cradilly or something like that. Here comes Shadow Rush from the Pichu, which we should eat pretty well, which we do. And let's see, can we break through paralysis? Mighty Anna breaks through paralysis, gets her bite off. And super effective does, that's probably like, what, a 4-hit KO? Cradilly, I'm about to release you. I'm actually about to release you. I guess, since this thing, whatever. Here we go. No more paralysis. The thing's probably going to Thunder Wave us right here. And then we'll go for the bite into the Mewtwo as well. Here comes the Confusion into the Cradilly. And Shadow Rush into the Cradily leaves us in a bit of a scary position. And it goes for the Mighty Anna, so we're fine there. God, I'm so mad about the Octillery. If I would have just remembered to accounted for the burn, I would have been okay. At least I would have done a different play. I would have definitely just called it. Did we get that Ingrain off? I didn't even see. Regardless, no, we didn't, because we would have got healed last turn. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and heal up Cradily. And then let's go for the bite back into the Mewtwo. Here comes the confusion. And dude, I'm not sure what we do now. The Octillery was huge for us. Because now we really have no good answers for fire types. And fire types wreak havoc on our like 2 best mons right now. We get the Mewtwo out. Like if we run into like a Charizard or a Blaziken, we're toast, dude. We're absolutely toast. Here's a Sceptile. This person has a lot of mons. And all right, let's go for the Acid, and then Mighty Anna, we need to heal you up, my friend. All right. This is still not a great situation for us. Sceptile is scary. It goes for the Leaf Blade into the Mighty Anna and kills it. Wow. That's spectacular. That is spectacular. Shadow Rush comes out from the Pichu. 16 damage to our Breloom. And this, wow, this took a turn. This is episode 2 all over again, friends. My goodness. Like, I just want one decent offensive mon. We have none of, like, just, or something that's not a grass type. Let's go for the Acid again, and then let's go for the Headbutt into the Sceptile. Here comes another Leaf Blade. Hopefully we can take it this time. Cradily takes it, and it's Shadow Rush did 16 damage to Breloom, so we should be able to eat that from the Cradily. There's another Thunder Wave. And I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at this thing. We should be able to catch this thing if I'm being straight up. Here comes another Acid. What's this leave the Sceptile at? We should be able to catch this Pichu. We could probably catch this Pichu and then take out this Sceptile. Oh, it's a crit from the Acid from the Cradily, so that's awesome. All right, we just lost 2 really good mons, though. I mean, I guess you could debate if Mighty Anna was really that good, but it was a different typing. Look, this is what we're gonna be rocking with. This is bad. This is so bad. This is terrible. All right, Breloom, let's go for the Pokeball. I guess we can add a Pichu to the team, but even then, like, what's this thing gonna do? This thing's gonna get bopped if I send it in. It's gonna get absolutely hammered until I can purify it and evolve it. All right, so hopefully no shenanigans here. We end up catching the Pichu, and we are in a terrible spot right now. We are in an absolute terrible spot. Okay. God, that's so frustrating, dude. That's so frustrating. I left our mons in hyper mode because I wanted to do some damage because it was just doing better damage than what we were going to be doing. And then Arena Trap really screwed us. I mean, there's not much I could have done. I guess, obviously, I could have guessed. I could have tried to predict the fact that the was going to gust into the Cradily and stuff, but Mirrorbee's here with a smug little smile on our face, knowing that he just wiped out 2 of our mons. And now we are left with 2 grass types and 2, well, now 3 mons that basically can't do anything. Let's grab this file here. Found the end file, and I don't really want to read it right now, so we're going to get out of here. I believe we can go down the elevator, get to the bottom floor, heal up, and mentally prepare ourselves for the next the next encounters we're gonna have. It's gonna be another, I think that next episode's gonna be another make or break, all or nothing episode, man, because these next couple encounters are either gonna be really good for us or really bad. I guess we could try and go back into this circle and try to get some of the encounters that we couldn't get last time. But I don't know. I feel like it might prove just as difficult. We didn't fight like 2 people out there, so we could try to see what they have. But again, a fire type wrecks our day. A flying type really wouldn't be fun for us to deal with either. And we add another 2. And the artillery was so good. It was gonna get so much experience too. We just wasted so many levels on that thing. So that's pretty upsetting. And here's the Pichu. I'm going to put the Pichu on the team, obviously, get the heart open, obviously, if we need something to, like, sack off or something like that for the time being. I would love to be able to evolve it into a Pikachu, and then, obviously, if we can get a Thunderstone, getting a Raichu would be great. But that's just... Dang, man, that sucks. That sucks. But with that, we are over time. It's time to end things for today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, it mean a whole lot if you hit that like button. Left a comment and consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help. And with that, I hope you the best morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you when you're watching this video, which make it the best it can possibly be. And I will see you next time.